today we come to say the final farewell to Karen, Helena, and Kenestero. Pronounce it correctly? 1 Corinthians 13 tells us, love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous. It does not brag. It is not proud. Love is not rude. Is not selfish. Does not get upset with others. Love does not count up wrongs that have been done. Love takes no pleasure in evil, but rejoices over truth. Love patiently accepts all things. It always trusts, always hopes, always endures. Love never ends. I wrote a poem entitled Ode to a Military Wife. Military life is a challenge and a struggle for the serviceman, but many times we have no idea what it is for the spouse. And it is sometimes as much, if not more, of a struggle and a challenge. So the information I knew about Karen, I used her Hawaiian name to write a little poem that describes her. First, knowledgeable. Kalina knew from the start military life meant putting her personal life on hold. She followed lovingly and loyally with unwavering support through all those years, serving with her husband in all sorts of different locations, some hot, some cold, living with multiple movings and various separations that brought sadness and tears. She was alluring, daughter, wife, mother, and grandmother, revealing a love with nothing to lack. She'd kiss her soldier man and say, be safe, take care of your troops, I'll be here when you get back. Serving her special meals, and I put in parentheses 6 Oreo cookies?
Correct.
Okay. Upon deployment and training reunions until service completed. She is a true credit and should be the definition of selfless because she lives selfless life repeated. Loving. Toward all the service members was an ongoing unquestionable trait. She with other wives would continually greet soldiers with food and cold drinks, hugging, loving, and thanking every soldier, letting them know they were great. So what if she got a little camo on her face or dress? She didn't care what other people think. Encouraging. Others by going the second mile to greet new arrivals with glee. With Leah and chocolates, helping spouses know information on what to do and see. No matter time of day or night, joining to welcome those arriving by flight was the need. Continuously offering the aloha spirit, with follow-up support, accuracy, and speed. Noticing shortfalls, she researched ways to offer assistance to those arriving to serve. She believed the service members and spouses had so much more they deserved. Becoming family support group leader, changing the entire policy on her own. Developing a welcoming commodity and greeting to make the soldier and family feel at home. And awarding remains for many special, unrecognized, accomplished tasks. True, she was recognized for her efforts and awarded Volunteer of the Year. She was known throughout the area wherever he served. Isn't that enough, you may ask? However, her most precious medal was never awarded, revealing all those she touched with cheer. Knowledgeable, alluring, loving, encouraging, noticing, awarding, spells Kalina. A pastor stood at the funeral of his friend. He referred to the dates on her tombstone from the beginning to the end. He noted that first came the date of her birth, but spoke of the following date with tears. But he said what mattered most of all was the dash between those years. 18 September 1968, 7 May 2013. For that dash represents all the time she spent alive on earth. Now only those who loved her know what that little line is worth. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters is how we live and love and how we spend our dash. If we could just slow down enough to consider what's true and real, and always try to understand the way other people feel. If we treat each other with respect, and more often wear a smile, remembering that this special dash might only last a little while. So when your eulogy is being read, with your life's actions to rehash, would you be pleased with the things they say about how you spent your dash? Let us pray using the words of Job in Job 1. He said, "Naked I come from my mother's womb, naked I will depart. The Lord gave and the Lord has taken away. May the Lord be praised. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. We return Karen Kalina to her Creator." Amen. Service is ended.
Detail. Attention. Hunt. Freeze. Set. Hunt. Order. Hunt. North. Hunt. Right. Freeze. North. Hunt.
Service is ended.
If you would like to join us, we're going to walk